Oh god. He's coming.
Uh-oh.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh.
He's going for Mandy and she's stuck in the house.
No. Oh no! Run away, wife! Don't get hit! He's throwing rocks. Oh yeah.
Great success. Oh, hey there, partner. When you think about going on vacation, do you think about dressing up like Vikings and going to hunt trolls? Well, me neither. But listen, I can't afford to go on real vacations anymore. So what do I do when I need an escape from reality? I travel to digital worlds, simulated realities. I go on simulcations, which is why I was relieved to see this ad for a brand new digital vacation hotspot. Maybe you've heard of it, called Valheim.
What is a vacation? A slice of time, a peace of mind, a break, an escape, that need you want. It's the place you dream of. It's paradise. It's romance. It's choices. All included, all unlimited. Forget what you left behind. Live the now. No schedules, all desires. Night falls, day breaks, you wake up beautiful. Different, connected. Two hearts, one soul. This is the time of your life. This is
Valheim.
Save up to 65%.
Oh, believe the hype, partner. It is real. Let me tell you about it. This will be part game review and part philosophical reflection into the nature of our growing relationship to simulated realities. How's that for a mashup? So here are 5 reasons why I loved my Valheim vacation and why I think that simulated worlds like it might be more than just games. I really love how Valheim allows us to reconnect with a more primitive state of being. What's the meaning of life? It's simple. It's not dying. And because Valheim is a survival game, that means its goals are aligned with our most fundamental drive. Our brains didn't evolve to write code, climb the corporate ladder, or drive down the 405 freeway. Our psychology developed in the context of sticks and stones and berries and boar. Our intuitions thrive in natural environments, solving basic problems like hunting and gathering, building a fire for warmth, or a basic shelter to keep us dry. Isn't it ironic, then, we have become so advanced, and we're using some of that advanced technology to create simulated worlds that are more primitive. Maybe because they feel more intuitive and satisfying to navigate. Partner, are you sick and tired of seeing that view of the concrete jungle from your living room window? Don't leave the comfort of your own home. Come to Valheim, where you can once again be one with nature. We all have an intuition that nature is good for our mental health. And a recent study found that people who spend at least 2 hours a week exposed to nature report greater health and well-being. And that's why I love Valheim. The rolling grassy meadows, the fresh air, the sounds of the forest, all make it a delightful world to explore. Now, I know you're probably yelling at me. You're inside of a dark room, staring at a screen. That's the very antithesis of experiencing nature. Well, maybe so, partner. But what is better, a dark prison cell or a dark prison cell with a fake plant, right? Watching nature on TV or through a VR headset has been shown to have some stress-reducing benefits. So maybe part of Valheim's appeal is its natural environments. It's gotta be better than running around the streets of GTA. And look, it's a good thing we can simulate natural environments because the real ones are getting harder and harder to come by. You ever wonder what it would have been like to be alive during the early 19th century and had the opportunity to strike out west in search of virgin soil and undiscovered riches beyond your wildest imagination? Well, it probably would have been pretty horrible. But come on, where's your sense of adventure? One of the best things about Valheim is that it's truly unique for everyone. The massive worlds are procedurally generated, meaning that you are actually the very first to set foot onto uncharted lands, to see the unseen. That option was once available to humans early in our history, but not so much today. Modern life has taken something important from us. The thrill of adventure we get exploring under real threat of death, and with it, the sublime satisfaction of conquering it. Valheim is truly immersive. The dangers you face will leave you with a healthy fear of death. It will make you feel alive. And by conquering them, you'll be left with no shortage of epic tales to tell around the campfire. Unable to realize the American dream and build your own house IRL because of that six-figure soul-crushing student loan debt? Come to Valheim, where the playing field is totally. If you like gathering and crafting games like Don't Starve or Minecraft, you'll love the freedom Valheim affords for creative expression. Unlike in reality, everything you need to build the house of your dreams is freely available. Heck, I can even build a vacation house right here on the beach. All you have to do is put in the time and the effort to collect and build it. The playing field of current society is tilting more and more, right? Why is there such a massive wealth gap? 3 words: positive feedback loop. It takes money to make money. It's as simple as that. What did we expect to happen when we let this process continue for long enough? Is it any wonder why millions of young people who feel disenchanted by modern society are turning to simulated realities, taking simulcations where the rules of the game seem more fair? You know, in reality, I often feel like a total nobody. What meaningful contributions am I even making in this world? It's hard to judge sometimes. In Valheim, you get to work in small groups of people where everyone has an opportunity to make meaningful contributions to the collective survival. And that feels good. I find that Vikings are like ferrets. One is fun, but a group is pure magic. So phone a friend, partner, because in this world gone mad, you'll need teamwork to survive. Which is great because I end up actually being less antisocial than I would be if I wasn't playing a video game. And I find it's most rewarding playing with about 5 to 6 people, the same number shown to maximize problem solving and productivity in small groups. You'll need to establish roles. Who's the leader? Who's the hunter? Who's the scout? Who's the wild card? And any role you play will be important for overall success. So, as in reality, you'll want to have someone you can trust at your back, because the exciting and dangerous scenarios you'll encounter in Valheim will require a good deal of teamwork and thinking on your feet. Is there any reason to doubt whether or not these simulations will get more and more detailed and more immersive, right? And what happens when we start to simulate entire new societies with brand new sets of rules that we can test with millions of enthusiastic young gamers that are providing real-time feedback into these systems? Does it become more than a game? It seems to me that our massive growth as a species is disrupting the natural world, and our technology has made life's goals more abstract, more artificial, and less satisfying. So we're using technology to recreate more primitive worlds like Valheim to escape into. But could the simulated worlds of tomorrow actually be part of the solution? Maybe what we need is a Matrix-like simulation, not to escape from our problems, but to experiment with how to fix them. How do we build a better society? How do we level up? We have some ideas, but which ones will actually work? Wouldn't it be great if we could test out some of those ideas before going through all the trouble of building them? So maybe when AI takes all of our jobs, we'll all become games testers and tinker around with new rules for society to try to figure out which game of life is actually worth playing. I was having such a great time in Valheim, but I was forced to come back to reality when I got a text from a neighbor saying they found Princess here, who had managed to escape through the screen door while I was plugged in. So I think the lesson is clear. Going on vacation is fine, but we have to remember what responsibilities we have to reality itself. And whenever possible, we should try to make the game of life more equitable, more fulfilling, and more fun for all the players involved. I had a great time, partner. And do me a favor, before you go, answer me this question. Where do you have more fun? In reality or in a simulation? I'll see you next time on The Joy of Thinking.
Guys, we got a problem.
Oh, Art, we got a problem.
Blue Boy is back.
Roy's been very disrespectful.
He's...
Is it disrespectful?
You got it?
I can't move. Roy's been too disrespectful. I can't.
Oh my God, I can't even run away.